Have you ever been stuck in transit, trying to get back to someone you love, and felt like the vehicle was crawling, no matter how fast it was actually moving? In the 16th century, William Shakespeare captured that exact frustration in Sonnet 51. To understand this poem, we have to know where the poet is starting from. This sonnet picks up exactly where Sonnet 50 leaves off. The speaker is currently on horseback, suffering through a journey away from his beloved friend. Look at how the poet uses these first 4 lines to build the scene. The text reads, "Thus can my love excuse the slow offense of my dull bearer when from thee I speed. From where thou art, why should I haste me thence? Till I return, of posting is no need." The dull bearer is the horse. The poet calls the horse's slow pace a slow offense, a fault or failure to move quickly enough. And posting refers to the act of traveling fast on horseback. With those terms in place, look at the directional arrow on the diagram. It points away from the beloved. The poet is asking a logical question. Why should he bother posting or writing quickly when every fast step is just moving him further away from the person he cares about? The distance itself creates the heaviness. The horse isn't physically weak or broken down. It feels sluggish because the poet's own reluctance to leave makes the journey feel wrong, no matter the actual speed. By line 5, the poem changes direction. This is the volta, or the turning point. The poet stops dwelling on the miserable ride away from his friend and lets his imagination leap forward to the eventual return trip. In this updated diagram, the arrow flips toward the return journey. Highlighted line 6 asks, "When swift extremity can seem but slow." The highlight drops to lines 7 and 8. Through hyperbole, even winged speed wouldn't feel fast enough. When we are eager for a reunion, our perception of time shifts. The intensity of that anticipation makes any physical movement feel inadequate because the heart is already at the destination while the body is still on the road. That gap between the mind and the body creates a split in the third quatrain. In lines 9 through 12, the poet's imagination now entirely detaches from the physical reality of the horse beneath him. This split screen illustrates personification. On the left is the physical horse. On the right, line 11 transforms longing into a fiery race as desire replaces the animal. With desire outpacing the physical, what happens to the slow, tired beast? The poet uses this split to show how desire behaves differently than the body. While the physical horse is limited by its muscles and the terrain, the poet's pure longing isn't bound by those exact same constraints. It can reach the beloved instantly in his mind. Here is the resolving couplet. Notice the diagram highlighting jade, which meant a tired horse. The poet writes, "But love for love thus shall excuse my jade." He forgives the exhausted animal, understanding no physical beast could ever keep up with his mind's speed. The conflict wasn't actually about the horse's ability. The animal is just a vehicle for the poet's message, that the more someone longs for a person, the more agonizingly slow the physical world appears to move. For your exams, keep this cheat sheet in mind. The core theme is the contrast between physical movement and emotional longing. The central metaphor uses the horse journey to show how emotion changes our experience of time. And finally, look for the rhetorical question in line 6, the hyperbole in line 7, and the personification of desire in line 11. Shakespeare used the mechanics of a slow horseback ride to show how anticipation changes the way we experience a journey. To see the other half of this emotional narrative, make sure you watch our analysis of Sonnet 50 next.